Optimus Magnum.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Optimus Magnum, and welcome to my first Titanfall gameplay. Beta gameplay, that is. I'm a little bit sick, that's why I sound a little funny. I know I sound all nasally and stuff like that, but I wanted to give a thank you to Poyo, who gave me his PC beta code for me to be able to play. He told me that I needed it more than he did, apparently, because I was upset. I was upset a little bit because, you know, I've been following Titanfall since its production, since the beginning, since before it was even named Titanfall, and I had to watch as other YouTubers who didn't really care about the game until recently got, like, I don't know, 20 codes, and everybody seems to be giving away codes, and it was really frustrating to watch because I've been saying Titanfall is going to be good for a long time. I've been saying Titanfall is going to be the COD killer. I said it from the beginning. I said that this was going to be the COD killer, and I still stand by that statement. I'm not a big fan of COD, never have been. I play it every now and then. You know, I play COD Ghost. I've given it a try. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. I only play it sometimes with friends just to, I guess, pass time. But it looks like this might be the game that I won't be able to stop playing because it's just nothing but action-packed. And when I say action-packed, I mean speed, action, running around, just feeling like you are on top of the world. That's the feeling you get when you play this game. It's just phenomenal. I mean, I don't even know what more adjectives I can use to describe this game. And I know a lot of people are, you know, judging it and saying, you know, oh, there's bots in it, and why would you put bots in it, and it's all people are doing are killing bots and stuff like that. You know, that's maybe what other people are doing, but, you know, worry about yourselves. You know, try out the game. Try and play it. Try and understand why there's bots in the game. You know, there are 6v6, but would you rather be running around looking for people or having it way over congested with a bunch of like 9 or 10 Titans running around? Or would you rather have the 6v6 with 6 Titans, you know, possibly 6 Titans facing each other, along with a little bit of AI running around so you can shoot them too. You know, it keeps the action going, it keeps the speed going, and the AI are there not to, you know, be easy kills for you to be able to win a game. They're there for you to be able to keep the action going, and they don't even count for much points. They're only like 1 point, where a pilot kills like 4. So, I mean, who knows? They might adjust that later, but still, the AI are worth like a point. They're worth nothing, but they're there to keep you going. They're there to, you know, for you to be able to keep the action moving, keep shooting things and stuff like that. So take some time to think about what people are complaining about, because that's what people like to do. They like to complain and whine about stuff they don't know nothing about, and just don't listen to that. Just, you know, make your own, you know, assumption by playing the game, not by just watching it. You know, get a feel for what you're playing, play it, and if you don't like it, then hey, then you don't like it. But at least try it. At least, you know, before you say anything, oh, I don't like playing COD with mechs and all this other stuff, and then you just, you know, basically not even play the game, and then you basically leave yourself out to all the action that you just missed. This game is great. This game is fun. This game is nothing short of a blast, and I'm learning it still. As you can see, I suck with the Titan. I am not good. I suck with the pilot. I have not been able to get on walls very well. I'm still trying to figure that out, but I only got to play for like an hour or two, not even that really. And before I had to go to bed, I'm a little under the weather, so being sick didn't help. So I'm trying to. I'll be playing a lot more today, a lot more on Sunday as well. So I'll probably get a better feel for the game, but from what I played yesterday, it was just phenomenal. So, and another thing real quick, stop comparing this game to COD. I'm sick of people comparing this game to COD. I actually, you know what's funny is that I saw the trailers and I was like, yeah, I can see the similarities. I can see why people say it's COD with mechs, until I played the game. This feels nothing like COD. It's much faster, first of all. Much faster. The graphics are phenomenal. And second, it doesn't even you don't get any sense of anything with COD. I mean, the jumping and the running and things like that. That has nothing to do with COD. It's almost like you're playing Mirror's Edge and Homefront a little bit. And people are going to say, oh, what do you mean by Homefront? Well, obviously not the graphics, because the graphics in Homefront weren't the best. But the feel of when you shot somebody in Homefront, that's what this feels like. The feeling of your bullets actually going right to the target of who you're shooting and the way it shoots, that's what feels like Homefront to me. And the way the gun shoots kind of felt like Homefront. And I was like talking with some of my friends. A lot of people said the same thing. They were like, yeah, it feels like Homefront. People that have played Homefront understand, but this is nothing like COD. There's nothing about this game that is like COD. There's no kill streaks. There's no, the speed of it is not like COD. The big Titans are not like COD. The gun shooting is not like COD. Just because somebody aims down sights, that's not a COD thing. That's a first-person shooter thing. That's been in existence since first-person shooters are out. So don't compare this game to COD. I'm sorry, but don't compare crap to a good game. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, COD hasn't been good since Modern Warfare 2, so don't compare crap to something that's going to be amazing and something that's going to be just cool as heck to play in the future. So I'm going to leave it at that. Just period. It just doesn't feel like it at all to me. And I've been playing COD a long time. I've been playing it through the sucky years, through the good years, and this doesn't feel like it at all. But I will tell you this: you will feel like Wicked Shrapnel said this, but you will feel like a god when you jump into your Titan. It's just, I can't explain the feeling of how it looks and, you know, feels when you just jump into the Titan and just start destroying things or just start shooting everything. It's just phenomenal. You gotta play it for yourself. So I hope you guys get a beta code. I hope, you know, you guys can participate. But if not, I'll see you on the battlefield on March 11th when the game comes out, because I will be having this and it will be fun. But stay tuned. I got more videos coming up, and take care. Optimus Magnum signing out. Peace, y'all.